Yay, I got it apart. So as you can see, this piston is supposed to match this piston, and there's a difference in height there. Yeah, so next is to get the rod unbolted and get it pushed out, and it should have a nice curve to it. But yeah, let me get busy. Well, I had to wait on some parts. I needed cam seals and belt tensioner idler that was starting to go out, but clear a spot. But there's the rod. And then so bend it in the other direction. See if I can, there you go. And you can see where since the rod's shortened, where the counterweights from the crank are hitting the piston. So I got busy cleaned everything. Got most of the grease off. Every time I've worked on this, I was like, I'm covered in grease, so I wanted to clean it. Got the head back on, piston in, piston torques, head torques. I got a torque cam caps. I was waiting for the cam seals. Because once I put those in, then I can put this stupid metal cover on that has the timing marks for the timing belt. That's where I'm at now. Just a FYI, I found this out the hard way. There's two different marks on the crank and the timing gears. If you're going to time this engine, dot, dot, dot. Either pick dot, 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 or dash, dash, dash. Don't mix them. Dot, dot, dot. There's a dot down here. Let me see if I can get my camera there without too much craziness. There's a dot on the crank gear, dot on the timing cover. And then what that does, it actually puts all the pistons like down in the hole a little bit. And I've already pre-lined these up. And then when you put the VVT gear back on, you have to advance it all the way. I'm pretty sure. If there's a correction, I'll put it in the comments. But it has play in it. It's buried in this mess right there, that thing. But you'll put it on and you can turn it because it takes oil pressure and advances and retards the cam. But it's also a little filter that goes in the VVT solenoid. It actually goes on the end of the bolt, but every time you take the bolt off, it pops off. And you pop it in there and you screw it back in. It's good to change that every once in a while. I just changed it, and hopefully, since it's been sitting overnight, most of the oil-based water is leaked out of the VVT gear now. But other than that, yeah, I should have it back together today, and then hopefully by this weekend I'll have it in. But yeah, that was all that for driving through a puddle and sucking a bunch of water in. The intake, there's the air intake like right here. And it goes right to the air box and then air box to the engine. And I wasn't there for when he first looked at it, but he said he pulled the plugs and he cranked it over and water was shooting out like a fire hydrant. So I was kind of figuring he bent a rod when he told me that. I'm amazed he only bent one. But that's where I'm at now. I'm going to get busy today.